I'm running without opening credits because I'm using my laptop and pushed the wrong button. So Pepper and I are just going to go.
That's all
And,
good for me.
and I got to turn up the
I had
volume.
a fun
No,
pre-show.
got to turn up the volume.
Hi,
Can you hear
Pepper.
me? Hi,
Yeah.
Mile. I heard you in the pre-show.
Yeah, well, we were so I'm trying to do I'm going to shut this thing down. So by
Okay.
shutting my PC down, I have to use this PC to do it and everything like that. So in doing so, like I went and then I was looking for screws and I can't find any screws in this house at all. And I'm not going anywhere and getting screws. So, if
Well, I didn't
there are no
expect
screws,
anyone.
I didn't know where screws are. What size do you need?
so we need to get through that piece of wood. That piece of wood to that piece of wood.
So you need the really long ones.
Well, maybe. Here's the thing. Stop. So just hang on. Just hang on. Here's the thing. Because you're about to go, what about? These are the wood screws that were out in the garage. And the biggest problem that I'm having with them is that, that fit. Well, that does fit. What was it that didn't fit? Is it here? It doesn't? Yeah.
Oh, yep. Okay, so it needs a bigger head or you need washers.
Right.
Okay.
Either one of those will work.
Agreed, Bob. Agreed.
I'll at least look because I clean sometimes and put things in places.
Okay, that'd be awesome. We should also probably put music together here.
Oh, do you need me to pull up GarageBand so that I can start making some music for us?
Yes. No.
I'm not musically inclined. I will see this. Draw like people playing instruments, but I am not musically inclined.
Yeah. Musically declined? You're musically declined?
Yes, I am musically declined. That's for sure. Musically declined. So, Tim, what about those screws? When are you getting them?
No. Well, let me tell you, we'll be getting them soon because we need big screws. Apparently, these screws work on this side, but not on the other side. Why is that? What does that mean? Why screws? Why would you do that? It doesn't even make sense. Why is it so much longer than you? Controlling this is really hard. Because it's like either twice as loud as you or off.
I mean, you sound normal to me. But the music, like, always seems like it's, like, really loud to me. That's why sometimes I'm like, whoa! And other times I'm like, dumb.
That's not bad, I guess.
Okay.
So maybe I
So,
can roll it up to
how's
8?
the woodworking
8?
going?
The woodworking's fine. I've just now got to do everything.
Well, without screws, how did you get everything stuck to the wall?
Well, that's the thing. Nothing is getting stuck to the wall this time.
So, Tim, how did this woodworking project go when you didn't have screws?
Right.
Did you do the Japanese wood cutting techniques?
That's totally what's happening. Japanese wood cutting techniques.
All right. I have managed to washers. They do not match.
3 ultimately. So 2 washers that don't fit.
I'll see if I can find one more.
There you go. Thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. Part of this is I keep saying that Dad passing away didn't really affect me very much, but it did. And my office became disorganized. I mean, and I was saying, we had his death was coming, and it was okay, and we were all right. And it turns out that no, we really weren't. And it's because no matter what, I'm still a human being, and these things still affect me, and I get that. But going around the room here, I'm like, wow, this place has not been updated or squared away in a while. And that's perfect.
Now you actually have 3 that match.
Yeah, I do.
Look at that. They're too big, probably.
That's all right. They are too big, but you know what? They do the job.
Too small.
Yeah.
That's
what she said.
To investigate.
Yes, Bob. Yes. That's also a very good river there as well.
All right.
All right.
I feel helpful.
Yep.
Hey, good luck with your construction project.
Thank you.
I am going. I feel like maybe we shouldn't be broadcasting this. It's too intimate.
It's too intimate. It's sexy. Did you hear that, George? We're not supposed to broadcast scritches. Sorry. I don't make the rules.
We're doing good, Rosie. I think that's the name.
Huh? Oh, hey, Rosie. This is tool time. Not intentionally, just ended up being tool time. Welcome to the show. I'm Guy, that's Pepper. And this is my PC for drawing. This is my drawing PC with my XP Pen tablet, my 22-inch XP Pen tablet. And I'm about to turn everything about 90 degrees this way. And outside here is the state of Colorado being the state of Colorado. Kind of hard to see, but it's snowing. So there you go. So you are right now on my laptop while I set this all up. So I apologize, it's not a drawing show today because I'm fixing my drawing machine.
I'm writing.
And Pepper's writing. So we're a boring drawing show today, but I guess on normal times, we're not so boring.
Oh, I'm only here to see what will happen when Guy tries to build something.
Right? See if I blow myself up and or the building in question.
Well, I want to see if it really is truly tool time, in which case, yes, you will blow something up.
Right? If it's really tool time, something will explode.
Yep. Hopefully
And when it does, I
doesn't
have
like
to... So, starships need to move. We have our beloved Nova class. Here we go. Beloved Nova class. You can live back here. And my beloved Akira class, which looks like that. Build like an Egyptian. Build like
because the river denial.
Okay. Oh, are we saying that because of what I was saying about Dad?
Yep.
Yeah. I don't know if I was in denial so much as just not aware of the magnitude. You know what I mean? Like, I knew it was going to hit an effect. That wasn't the question. The question really was, how much of an effect would it have? And I feel like it had more of an effect that I was not cognizant and aware of. This is a chip for my... Yeah, we got to clear the work site first. These won't belong to the rig. So. This. Then.
Good morning, Brent.
Enterprise class. Also very important and significant.
Which generation?
That's the movie version. Movie version's Enterprise class.
Mm-hmm.
Strange New Worlds version, Constitution class. Strange New Worlds Constitution. So, moving over here. All right. Get all the hardware out of here. So I had to rotate this 90 degrees because originally the camera and everything was facing this way, but the door to the room is right there. On a snowy day? On a snow day? What do you mean? Is that because I shouldn't be working on a snow day? Or what's the story? I don't know what that means.
He probably means that you're not out playing outside with your son in the snow.
Oh, well, my aforementioned son is unconscious, so I'm not gonna. Just saying, he's asleep. So I doubt seriously he's going to get up anytime in the near future. So I'm not that worried. Although all of this stuff might get him up. Now, it used to be that all of this was turned 90 degrees the other direction, which I thought would be a great idea until I did it. And then I was like, that's not as much fun as I thought it was. Because once I did...
See, Brent, that's evil. That's evil.
What's Brent saying?
Pack snowballs around ice cubes.
Oh, yeah. Go do that.
Uh-oh, Bob's requesting Brent to do something.
No, Bob is talking about the start. They're harder to get now of the nature of what happened with
3D printing?
the Eagle Moss. Eagle Moss went under, and now you can't get Eagle Moss that much, or that easily. They're hard to get. In fact, that XL Enterprise, I was worried I wasn't going to get it because I ordered it before Eagle Moss went under, and it hadn't arrived by the time Eagle Moss was completely gone. And so I was like, uh-oh. And then when it arrived as the the TOS version of it, which there's nothing wrong with the TOS version. It's just that's not what I ordered. So.
Well, now you know why they went under.
Yeah. So. It should be noted I can hear the music is intermittent, which means that I'm having internet problems, just so you're aware.
Okie dokie pokey.
All right. George is wandering around here going, "What are you doing? You're destroying my universe." All right. Well, without this, I'm not going to get very far with my PC. Here's the camera as we dismantle the main PC. Hey, George, don't do it. I know you're thinking about it a lot. Don't. Yeah, that's why. Be aware, though, if you're talking to me, I may or may not be able to hear. Almost. Yes. 10mm. Look at me. My old car driving days still serve me well. The monitor 2 is off. Oh. Yep. Poor George. And then the big, expensive monitor that's the most important thing in this room, as this is the drawing monitor. Pull it off once so that it can sit over here. And I'll put it out of the way. There's no accidental way it will get hit. Yes. Switch adapter, which may or may not work. New Year's resolutions. We don't want to lose those because we have New Year's resolutions as Quack. And this is my USS Illustrious MSD.
I don't see what you're holding up very well.
This is the USS MSD. There we go. That's what I was after.
Okay. No, your laptop does some really weird things with the camera.
Yeah, like it was getting very jerky for a minute there. All right. Down comes the microphone. It's on. This monitor now is TV.
Hey, Donald.
Hey, Donald. Deconstruction is occurring. Pepper is watching the chat, so people are aware. I'm only intermittently able to read the chat.
Mm-hmm. They say nice mouse pad, by the way.
Thank you. Like that mouse pad. It is unfortunately longer than this. Look at this rig. This is the microphone rig. If you're wondering where the microphone rig goes. I don't know how I'm going to put the microphone rig back together. Figure it out. Or where. All right. Let's see.
Yeah, I know. Brent, my cable management is done by Bill, so like I can't I don't know what to say about guys.
What about my people management? What's his problem?
Your cable management.
Oh. My cable management actually wasn't bad. And then I moved everything. And once I moved everything, I kept the cables in the same spot. And
Donald, we started the show like a little under a half an hour ago. You didn't miss anything.
oh yeah, we're going till noon or something. We're here for a while. We're in. But part of the reason that we're going so long is because, or the reason I took so long was because, now I only want power lines coming up through here. That's it. All right. I need to do this every so often anyway. Everything's just covered in dust. Here's the mixer board. So you guys know the mixer I use, which allows me to give phantom power, which is kind of cool because it's a little mixer, but it does a good job of phantom power and things like that. I really like this mixer. Part of the reason that we have weird cable management was because originally the box of the box of the PC was under the cabinet, and the monitors were above the cabinet. And then I moved the box on top of the cabinet, and all I did was just pull the cables back up through the hole in the countertop, and that wasn't the world's smartest idea. And so we ended up with this going back and forth, which is why I said we're only going to allow things that are coming up to be power and not monitor cables and things like that, because they were going back down and coming back up. And so only power cables. This is an audio cable. I don't even know why the audio cable is going down. It shouldn't. This is a power cable. This is a power cable. This is a power cable. This is an audio cable.
And while you're doing that, I wonder, from the duck pond, what's the weirdest way a teenager could die at a fast food restaurant job?
From where? Oh, from the duck pond. Why? Oh, because you've got a story where you're going to kill off a teenager. That's bad.
I was thinking him having an accident, his face being flung into a deep fryer because he passed out and never woke up, and that's on how he passed away. But I wasn't sure if that should be funny enough to do that, because the character would also be told following up, "You smell like a fried chicken nugget."
Right?
Yeah, Brent. Yeah. I wasn't sure if someone falling asleep in being submerged into deep fry oil would be funny enough.
Is that Bill?
Can you hear Bill in the background?
A little bit, but I'm just making sure it's not Brent. Because I didn't allow anybody in because I'm over here screwing around with wires, and I didn't want Brent to be like stuck in the room thing.
I don't want. Okay, locked in the freezer or head stuck through the drive-thru. Deep fryer came to hit Bob's mind.
There.
That could actually work, Donald. I don't like right now the kid doesn't even realize he's dead. So
Yeah, because he's a ghost.
yeah.
You might want to explain to our new viewers that you write horror.
Oh yeah, for anyone joining us, by the way, I write like horrible things to people for comics.
That you're not actually like plotting something real.
I'm not plotting this. This is for an actual story. This is not real.
Yeah.
I don't kill people off for a living. Trust me. You don't want me to do stuff like that. I'm a klutz.
All right. I think I have all the power cables out and about.
And Brent says he's at work. He can't be on the show.
Oh, okay.
Brent, if I was actually plotting something in real life, trust me, people would realize it was actually going down for real because Bill would probably be missing for a few days.
Because your first target will be your husband. I see. I'm just saying.
Well, if we get locked in the house and we run out of food, someone's got to go.
True. You're just saying.
Mm-hmm. I'm pretty sure the same thing goes for your house.
Mariah is really skinny. She doesn't have a lot of meat on her.
Yeah,
Probably.
you would be the one disappearing.
I know, it's probably me. I hate to say this, but I think I'm the first one to go.
Okay, Donald, that's actually a good one too.
All right. All power cables.
Waiting.
All right, I have Brent. I have dealt with the power cables as one unit now. Everything except for the light, which I'm going to move over and do something else with. Just so you know, cable management has occurred. The only thing that's not managed over here is
Munchies. I think I don't know if I would use a roller skates, but roller skates sounds kind of good. But as far as the fast food joint, I was thinking a generic like burger joint type deal. The thought process did cross my mind of having a car just like plow into the front of it. Well, no, I want it to be funny, not serious. I want it like to be kind of like a weird, ironic.
yeah,
funny.
Chinese place could be a peanut allergy.
The Chinese place with peanut oil for in the fryer, and them not knowing about a peanut allergy seems a little bit too poignant.
Yeah, like it wasn't their fault.
Yeah, like Donald's kind of on the wavelength I'm like looking for. Roller skating, going in and tripping into the fryer type deal, locking in because locking himself in the freezer after getting high in the freezer, that sort of stuff.
That's their fault. Which
Yeah.
also fits a little bit more in your style of
Mhm.
writing anyway, because it's sort of Scooby-Doo-esque is always somebody's fault.
Yeah.
All right. Okay, we've cleared off this zone. At the moment, put this light here temporarily.
Choking from trying to set the record of having the most French fries in your mouth at once for the
Now,
story
that's
of Guinness.
That's good. I like that one.
But then Brent brought up, a generic burger place. Drop a tube of raw or defrosting meat on them while they were wearing roller skates.
That's kind of funny, too.
So death by suffocation of raw meat. Do they even make meat tubes that big? I've only seen them in about 25 pounds. Are we talking like one's the size of a whole cow? Ice cubes on the floor. Well, you did say spilled milkshake too, and I have to say both of those would make me sleep. Okay, so like a whole cow's, but like in a tube form. That's a lot of meat. Oh my god. I have to see if that's actually something that really exists. Hold on.
That's the thought process that I did not think about whenever I did this originally. That's okay. So last night I thought, just the last minute, what about a 45 degree? Like so. And that'll work because that won't be in the way of anything specific. Should be good. But if I have it at a 45 degree, then I can turn the monitors this way and be able to work right here in this work spot, or this spot and still read the monitor. This is the plan. And it'll allow me to put the PC box here. All the cabling's coming up from there.
Yeah, Brent. Sorry, Donald. Yeah, mixing the wrong chemicals in the mop bucket. Yeah, you don't want to. You don't want to do that. See that being a thing as well. I didn't realize that you were supposed to keep ammonia and bleach separate.
Right? Whoops. In tool time today, this is what we've learned.
So. Yeah, I worked for a place called Out to Lunch in Lake Park Lake Park, Florida, which is like not that far from or Lake Worth, Florida, where it's like not that far from Jupiter. And yeah, they sold a lot of Italian delicatessen type style foods. Their meatballs were about this big. One meatball was cut up into 4 pieces to do their meatball sandwich or meatball sub. Talk about slippery substances that fall on the floor. I don't know if I want a teenager dying of a heart attack there, Donald.
That seems like that's a little excessive. Generally, teenagers don't die of a heart attack.
Oh! Okay, well, alright. The heart attack part, maybe not so much, but tossing off while right before it, I don't know if I can go that graphic. I want this rated so that teenagers and anyone under 18 can still read it. That is, if I'm picking up what you're saying tossing off means.
Original pinky.
Your light is not on.
Well, that's because it's unplugged still. But put it on this arm here. Original pinky. Whatever he said. That was very funny.
I hear George in the background. I'm taking he's not liking the change. He's not liking the change.
No, he's pretty bitter about this whole change thing. You never been a big change, buddy, have you? I am a cat, though. In the end, I'm always a cat. He winked at you.
Hey, this is supposed to be a PG show. According to Maya, the cat's not supposed to get some scritches or loving.
Oh, that's right. We're not supposed to do scritching and 11s. All right, man. 'Tis the rules. We just said that. All right. 1.
Yeah. Oh. Huh.
Every little move she makes.
That would be interesting, Bob, but what would be pulling a child into a pizza oven?
Although, I gotta admit, man, if you've got something that's pulling a child into a pizza oven, woo, doggy. You got bigger monsters than we thought.
That could be interesting. In a Looney Tunes, I forget the guy's name, the way that he wrote it, but basically, like one thing happens, it bounces off of one thing, hits something else, builds momentum each time, and then gets struck in the back.
Oh, you mean a Rube Goldberg machine?
Yeah.
I love those. They're freaking funny as all get out.
I'm more curious about what possessed the pizza. Oh, I don't. That's no. I don't think I could do that one.
Oh, now I gotta know.
No, dying from eating left out with mayo all day, then giving to the kid because he came in late. Ooh, no, I don't think I could do that.
Oh, that just seems cruel. Yeah. Two mount.
I mean, I understand that, Bob, because I worked at a place with a conveyor belt pizza oven. So, like, teenagers don't realize they can take off clothes sometimes.
Yeah, but taking off clothes is funny, not deathy.
Or dying from the extra special white sauce.
Oh boy.
All right, let's change the subject. We're starting to get grosser now.
How gross can we get?
I already have problems with mayonnaise. Please stop.
Yeah, but I'm gained at this point in time. So there's that. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
All right. Ucho Pinky. Oh, these lug nuts are bigger than this piece of wood.
That's what she said.
Yeah.
Brent, once I get to a certain point, I'll send you over, and I'll see, and you'll get to be the you'll get to reveal how this kid dies. Okay? I have actually personally had that happen to me. That would be personal experience. Luckily, I didn't have to deal with.
Dying?
Yeah. I did get to go home after because I smelled like trash, though. No. Okay. I want it funny, not something where I have to do gore. I know that sounds really weird. I don't really write gore very often. It has its place.
That's why I have not used the word deglove.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, see, climbing up on a shelf to get stuff from the top and falling backwards, I can see that being a thing. But the comedic version of it would be like, let's add a toddler knock over the ladder that they're on, making them struggle a little, and the toddler just sitting there laughing. Not realizing that the person fell backwards and died.
Right.
I know that sounds really weird, but that's my messed up head.
Oh. Let's make sure I have all the pieces so swapping out now.
Alright. I'm taking all of your suggestions and I will meld something together to figure it out.
Franken stories. I love them.
Well, I still haven't wrote how the kid died yet.
Right?
I'm writing the after effects of him realizing he's now dead.
I love Franken stories.
So, I mean, I may basically make like a really long explanation of basically going, well, you started getting the soda containers and ended up slipping on a milkshake with the soda syrup in your hands. That fell on your face. You survived it, got up, slipped again, hit your head on a refrigeration unit. Then, instead of freezing your head off because that happened, that the pipe burst, then you go to try to clean everything up and stop the pressure from coming out, and you slipped yet again, hitting yourself, knocking yourself unconscious, and going into the deep fryer.
Into the deep fryer.
I don't know if I should do that one though.
Over Macho Grande? No, I don't think we'll ever get over Macho Grande. I can't help it, it's compulsive. I compulsively quote Airplane. It's a thing. It's nice for everything to be conveniently 10 millimeters. That's useful. Makes life a lot easier.
So should I name this generic restaurant Mickey King?
Step down drive. Name it what?
Mick King.
McKing. Oh, I like it already. All right. Time to get the power tools started up, I think, guys.
Thank you for all of your suggestions. They were really helpful.
Here we go, guys.
Interesting, Bob. Interesting.
You know, at some point it's going to come out the other side. Yeah.
Interesting names for a fast food joint. So, if anyone sees Madness or Burger Fried McQueen popping up in your area, just know I had ulterior motive. No, I'm just joking. I would never want to open my own restaurant. That's a hell of an insurance thing, and it's way too much going on in my brain that I have to remember.
Right.
There's actually there is like a fry place that actually does have heaven in the name of it. They like basically make French fries. Like that's what they do. Fry Heaven, that's what it's called. Deep Fried Heaven is a kind of a riff on that. So totally believable.
Yeah, made it through on the other side. Think about that. Probably okay. Probably okay. Because of course it's expecting to go through drywall. So the bolts are designed to be the length of the 2x6 or whatever with a small amount of drywall.
Okay. What are you putting in the drywall to make sure it adheres to it? Are you going into a stud?
It is a stud by itself. That's this guy right here. It's going to be freestanding.
You guys are having a lot of the fun with that.
The stud?
We can move on to another subject if you guys choose.
Well, I need. Yeah, I have these power tools. That's what I do.
Hmm.
Is known as W. That's because somebody here. Someone has problems with.
Hmm. Have you ever thought that maybe comets, being that they're mainly ice and stuff like that, they were once long ago launched snowballs from another planet, and so they're now like that's why we play with snowballs because eventually we will launch a giant snowball into space ourselves. Yeah, asteroids and giant bugs.
Really?
So, is that your phone?
You talking to me?
Yes. There's a weird
No.
noise.
That's the drill.
Your drill plays music?
You're hearing music out of the drill?
I heard something that sounded like a phone, and it was coming from the screen, so I figured it was your phone.
That's remarkably weird. No, that's the drill hitting its "I'm not drilling anymore" moment. That noise that it makes whenever it's like, "I'm over it. I'm not doing this anymore." You just go die in a fire. Yeah, because that would not go wrong. What could possibly happen with an ice asteroid dropping onto a planet? You're gonna be a floating kitty, you know that, right? You sit out here, like they're only gonna see you floating in midair. Weird. Too weird. I investigate all the work I've done. So, have you investigated? Did I do good work? Also, you don't understand engineering, do you? How leverage works? As long as I put weight here, you don't fall to the ground. I know you're a man. Let's move you back.
Okay, I think I got the death down. It's a very long explanation. I'm breaking all the comic rules by doing it.
It depends on whether it's a Rube Goldberg machine. Then it can be
Okay.
really
Do you guys want me to reveal it to Brent first and then everyone else, or do you want me to just basically reveal it right now? Ooh.
I'm okay with whatever.
Hmm.
Use the duck pond.
Alright. So, to the duck pond. So, the person who died... I'm just going to tell you it. Alright, so this is being said to the person that died. I'm reading out loud, and I'm a horrible reader out loud, so please bear with me. You were getting a soda syrup bag from the back of the McKing's that you worked at, You slipped on a milkshake and dodged the milkshake blender tip that launched off after landing on the machine. Trying to move after, you ended up hitting a ladder in the freezer that was left open, and a tube of hamburger meat knocked you down, making the syrup bag rip open. You had to undress to get out of the said freezer. Cold and half naked, you exited the freezer only to find yourself hit with a cloud of pot smoke from your manager's office. You, cold and sleepy, wobbled over to the pizza oven, and the lower oven ripped off your pants, revealing your cartoon-covered underwear. You wobbled a few more steps and passed out on the hot fried peanut oil, died because you didn't know you were allergic.
Ow! That's brutal and funny.
Is it horrifying, brutal, and funny all at the same time? I don't know. Yeah, I laughed during Final Destination. I'm horrible, yes, I know. Now I need to figure out on how to actually get that all in on the page, because I already had like a whole entire thing with like a lot of words, and I've broken the cardinal rule of how many words per page.
Show, not tell.
Yep. I followed it up with the kid basically saying, "So I died." And the person telling him this said, "Yep, and you smelled like a chicken nugget."
And you smelled like a chicken nugget. Nothing you can do about that. And you smell like one, two, George.
Yep.
You smell like
All
one,
right.
two, George. He just wants scritches. That's all he wants right now. But it's off screen, so it's legal. It's not George porn.
That actually may work. That might work, Donald. That might work. I don't need to have it in one panel. Or at least the explanation. I could actually have it being shown.
Yeah, actually, you could just have one character go, "So here's what happened," and then cut to like the black borders so that you could show that it's a memory, and it goes through the whole thing, and it comes back, and the kid's like, "So I died, and yes, and you smell like a chicken nugget."
Mm-hmm.
That could be actually particularly funny. I'm okay with that. I like that plan a lot.
Yeah.
All right.
But then I have to copy this first song.
I'm gonna go on a limb. If they have a pizza oven and a deep fryer, they probably serve chicken nuggets.
Yeah, probably.
It's
Taco Hut.
What?
Okay, manager, am I doing the right thing? Am I doing it right?
changing all of the so I give it a URL and I give it a shot and then click on some settings. Like it's second bit budget as well, free rates are based on child. So it's all the puzzle things that I wrote in Python because they were really I would write in Ruby as well. Because the Python container is what Ford uses to do all the things.
All right. We're about an hour in and doing pretty good, actually. You'd be in far worse shape. The hard part's done, as these are these scoops that need to go into this piece of wood. So now I've installed the two mounts for the monitor. The top monitor and this is the bottom monitor. It's going to sit like this on this piece of wood. And then one monitor will hang here and one monitor will hang here. Now we've got to put the L brace on it to keep it from toppling over either direction. That's going to be kind of fun. Originally, I was going to put it right here on this piece. It actually means like this puts the monitors at about there is all I could ever do if I'm ever working back here. But now I'm looking at the workspace back here, and there's not a lot of room back here to work at anyway. So that's not really something that I'm thinking is going to be a problem child. I've got this huge L brace here. This here. And there is.
So now what we thought was to make a custom access
This here. Here.
but if we need to update any one of those three, we need to go back.
Puts that monitor way up there though.
I mean, honestly,
All right, I'm going to use it.
probably would only need one thing here with all that stuff. So this container package. Yeah.
All right.
I would need a yellow section. I work for I did some work.
You good there? L brace will hold this. Just fine. I think I'll return to where I was. I thought about doing this at a 90 or a 30 degree, maybe a 45 degree like so. And if I do that, this brace moves to like this here. Moves to this, which will allow my monitors to go both directions. This is all it's going to do. The problem is I'm sure until I put monitors on it until I set it up. So I won't mess it up. But a lot of the monitors do it this way. Do allow me to use monitors all over.
Okay. And that one explanation was broken up into 3 pages. Thank you.
It doesn't surprise me. That's a big explanation with a lot of funny. I like it.
Mm-hmm.
So you could get somewhere in between this. If you had
Wow. The working load limit for this is 600 pounds. Not bad.
in there, have a short time. But they run. I know, it's like they would do that. What happened? You could have sort of
Right? Kids should say, "Oh, I hate chicken nuggets."
publish it. I don't know if they publish it in some private spot or anything,
Mm.
or if it could go into PR. Once it's built, then we would ask every step run whether or not it's uploading S3 or building load projects. Both would use that. And those would have all the
Sorry, I took a break from reading everything, so I'm like just trying to catch up. Yes, definitely a fumble. I don't know who I'm gonna be introducing as far as who this character is gonna run into yet, so I'm playing it by ear. Yes, Bob. The show is going to be running a bit longer because we did start at around 10:30.
Yep.
Normally we start at 9.
Yeah, we're gonna run until till noon or a little after. Because I mean, really, what else are we doing today?
Yeah, and I would like to know how many teenagers don't like chicken nuggets, because it seems like almost every teenager I've ever known, when I was a teenager and when I was not a teenager, they all ate chicken nuggets. Oh, okay, cool. Thank you, Bob.
He was like, I was a teenager who did not like chicken nuggets.
No, he was just making sure that we knew it was almost 12.
Was it what?
He was saying that it was almost 12.
Oh,
We started late, so no one knows when we're actually supposed to end.
Well, I have a therapist appointment at 1, so that is when we have to end. But I have a therapist appointment that requires me to have this machine back up and running. So, yeah, we've got until 1 to finish this project.
I'll think about it, Bob.
The other one you can very much there is it's going to be like block with that back problem. You set the filter every and then you target file and then those rails need to somehow fetch that to
That's funny. Dang it. Okay, well, that's a pleasant trail.
still use the rails to write it in
Oh, okay. I mean, I can understand why you would be waiting for that.
Waiting for what?
We're waiting to see if you actually do it before you actually find out what we're talking about.
Okay. See if I've killed myself off again.
At least smacked yourself with the bracket.
It hasn't happened yet. It'd be funny if it did, though. No, but these do go through all the way, which means I'm going to figure out what to do about that. Maybe what I need is one of the little buffers. I feel like if we are doing bets to see whether I actually hit myself, though, you guys need to bet money.
Alright.
Means that's right, screws. These are.
So, question is, do I just copy that over
Right? You can't prove that. Inspector General's back. Let's make sure I'm doing it right. And not going nowhere. All right. That's solid. And not actually into the wood underneath it. That was a plus. That's exactly what just happened. But just say.
Here, we want to put all the build it off the container. Or just
That's what we want.
but it would be for plastic.
All right.
Yeah.
You need to come up here and inspect manager. I may not be OSHA certified, but I am George certified. Just saying.
If you want to take the blow hash and the version of those that is suggested to use,
Right, George?
Right.
You're certifying that I'm doing this right, right? I'm just making sure.
Okay, that's something. So Launch could report highly motivating conversation for such. This is a version of conversation or voice action that loaded in your account.
George is a black cat. Who's doing the corrupting of whom?
Are there any ladders in here that you can walk under? One more time.
I will be back. I'm going to turn off my microphone because Bill's in a meeting.
Also fine. We'll be here, drilling away. George is also like a super weird cat. You guys kind of all know that. Are you easily corrupted? Do you feel easily corrupted, George? These are important questions. The duck pond must know. It's critical to know whether you're easily corrupted. Better than IKEA. And always use power tools. All right. Oh, we go. I actually think this probably should have a washer as well. So we'll put a washer on here as well. Okay, be aware that I cannot read the screen. So if you guys are saying something to me, it'll take me a second to come over there and check it. We're in. There. Yes, the power tools thing much easier on the wrists. In the end, this is harder to do without the power tools. Those are not coming through the other side. Good. There. That's not going anywhere. Bolted down here. Bolted down here. Here are the monitors. It doesn't hold. I mean, it'll hold quite a bit. Do I have a level? A level. Psh, psh, psh. Yes, actually, I have a level. Somebody's joined, but I don't know who. Cayen's joined. Well, good. Cayen can bring himself into here.
Hi. How are you doing on this snowy day?
Monitor A sits there.
Can you hear me?
And monitor. Now I can hear.
I don't think.
Monitor B sits there. Whew. How you doing, Cayen?
Can you? I'm doing good. How are you doing?
I'm doing okay. My PC is completely dismantled and on the floor right here. And I am putting together my new monitor stand, which is freestanding, and will hold monitor 1 here and monitor 2 up here. So that monitor 3, which is the drawing monitor, angle right here so I can draw while looking out the window. And I bolted it down with this L brace. And I put it on this big piece of wood. So we've got kind of enough we should be fine. If it starts to bend or anything like that, I'll start putting it in there. And then the box itself is going to sit right here in this back space. And then all the cabling just came up, so I'll put that back here. And then I'll put the my mixer will sit here. And that'll allow me to have control of everything again, which I've been having a real problem with. So we're doing good. Doing good.
How'd you do for snow out there?
Looks like we're at 11 inches-ish, give or take 10 inches at this point. But it's all super fluffy. So it hasn't settled in on the roads or anything. I mean, it's settled in on the roads, but not a lot.
Yeah.
How about you?
According to the official data, we have about 6 or so inches on the ground, but it's again the light fluffy stuff. It's
It's
weird.
like ours. Yeah,
It's
light and
weird
fluffy.
because it's avalanche snow, if that makes
Right.
sense.
That does make
'Cause-
sense.
Because the underside of it is very light and fluffy, and then it's heavier snow on top. So it
Right.
breaks and slides real easy.
Yeah, that's a thing. Definitely a thing. Okay. Now, because I don't trust engineering of any sort, like this, we're going to put in some very long lag nuts or lag bolts on this side. Go in, except that George, the manager, has lost it. My manager has lost it again.
Oh my God, what are you doing?
Yeah, he's been kind of freaked out the entire time. He doesn't like it when I do stuff like this. George, this is why we don't leave you in charge, man.
Easily bothered by change.
Right? Then he moves stuff around. Goofball. That's all right, we'll get there. But this is where I'm going to put in the very large bolts that go through the bottom. Screw into the frame of the bottom of the piece of wood that I just put in, and put 2 bolts in here, or 2 screws in here that go through this piece of MDF into the 2x6. And in doing so, we'll have 2 screws going this way into the bottom of this, so that that's on top of the L brace. Because I really, really, really do not want my monitors collapsing onto my drawing monitor.
Yeah, that would be bad. That definitely bad. Definitely
Definitely bad.
Definitely
Definitely
bad.
bad.
Definitely not good.
In the not good realm. So,
They come back and Cayen's here.
Yes. How are you doing, Pepper?
Fantastic. I killed a teenager in my story today with the help of the duck pond.
Well, that's a thing.
no.
So, Bill has decided to take care of our driveway now in the middle of the day instead of eating his lunch.
Yeah, at some point I'm going to have to figure out what I'm doing with this to see how long I want to go before I call my neighbor and say, do you want me to help you with snow removal? Last big storm, he hauled out the snowblower because it was so messy and wet. And he was like, this is heart attack snow. Don't shovel this. Get the snowblower. So he loaned us a snowblower. It was so much fun. I was like, this is the funnest thing. He's like, it's great until the 10th snowstorm. Then you're bored of it and it's over it. And I'm like, that's cool. I said, so next snowstorm, you want me to do the snow blowing. And so.
Yeah, we got a snowblower ourselves right before this, so Bill has fun with it.
Is not what?
11 inches.
No, it's 10, maybe 9.
I went out there
I
and
don't have
shoveled a walk for the mail guy, and it was 5 or 6.
Okay, so it's just piling up on the backside of the house.
Yeah. Are you planning to stop anytime soon? I'm trying to decide whether to eat lunch without you or not.
No, eat lunch. Oh, because it's 12:20.
Yeah, and I know you got started late, so if you want to keep going late, that is totally cool. I am starting to feel a little bit hungry still.
Yeah, and I've got a 1 o'clock. But this has to be backed up and running by 1 o'clock with Julia, which it may not.
Would you like me to warm up some leftovers and bring them up for you?
I would love that, but I don't think I'm going to do that. I think I will actually disconnect because Cayen's in and Pepper's in, so like Cayen can stop the show whenever Cayen wants to.
Right.
That's totally fine. Does not require me now. You know, Pepper doesn't have command controls yet. Although Pepper might. Anything could happen. Pepper should. But yeah. I just need the 2 really long screws. The real project manager is now on the scene today.
Yes.
Isn't you?
That is my role.
Right?
Do you need me to go find you more long screws?
No, there were 2 long screws in here, and then I can't find them now. They went somewhere. I just need 2 of them because I'm going to put them through here so that there's 2 screws going the other direction into the bottom of this 2x6. Because I've got the L brace in, and I've got the monitor mounts on, and it's solid, but I want 2 more. Oh,
No.
oh, these might be good. They just need to be long enough to go through the MDF and. Yeah, those will be long enough to the MDF and. Okay, 3 screws and then I'll be done.
Wait, if you are going to join me, then I will wait till you come down.
I'm going to join you in say 10 minutes.
Okay.
So I'm off stream in 10 minutes, guys.
Okay. I mean, I was actually only planning on staying until 12:30, so
I'm planning on doing. So that works.
I don't know about Cayen. I'm very apologetic if I mispronounce the name, because in my mind I'm saying, wait, where'd he go?
What?
Where'd he go?
Whose name are you mispronouncing?
Cayen's or I keep saying like Cayen or Cayen or confusing.
The only reason he disappeared is because he's having connection issues. I heard him when he first came on, and he was doing the thing, which indicates that he was getting packet problems. So
Okay.
we may win anyway because of that.
Okay.
No. There, countersink them a little bit. That's what I want to do. That's good. That's it. Now we're countersunk, which is not to be confused with fully sunk. All right. Tools out of here. Flip this thing over. See where we are. All right. All right. And it has enough strength to hold it even sideways. That's good to see. And it is not light. Also good to see. No. Looks solid to me. And these guys can adjust, so that's not going to be that big. All right. That's it. The question really is, yeah, his feed did freeze, so good job, Tim. This guy off. This guy on. There. Let's see if this goes up like it's supposed to. There. Here we go. One monitor is up. Right there. The question is, can this monitor pivot? It's that way. It doesn't pivot much this way anyway, so it's not bad. And right here will be enough that I can read it, because I'm going to put the drawing monitor here. And so the biggest problem I've been having recently is that this monitor is too far away now, and my eyesight is starting to, do the eyesight thing. So this puts this monitor right here. That's not so bad. The other monitor goes up there. We've got about what? Let's do 2 more minutes. That means this monitor can, not this monitor. This monitor can go up. Unmount this monitor and then remount it. And then I'll call this job complete. Did not anticipate that problem. There we go. Still fine. tip. Got a little bit of a likelihood of tipping. Until I get the PC box on here, I'm going to be a little bit careful. Yeah, I figured I'm getting old. Been old for a while here, Bob. Not much we can do about it at this point. All right. Much harder to tip now. All right. Definitely have a counterweight. And now I do. Counterweights are on. And that's holding. So you're good. I'm going to call that good enough for right now. I'm going to tighten that up. Should be. I'm not going nowhere. All right. The monitors are locked into place. They don't go anywhere. There. Now when I'm sitting here, this up here would be like TV and stuff, but I can look up and see what's going on up here. Look here, and that'll be my primary. This one's secondary. And then the drawing monitor goes here. And we are done. At least with this structure. So there we go. I built the weird structure. It's up and running. So, Pepper, I'm OOH.
All right. See you all later.
I'll see you. We're not intentionally looking down on you. I know. You're unintentional looking down on us. This is all right. It's all right. I'll see you all later.
Bye.
Bye-bye.